3:30 in the morning. The kitchen clock ticked so loud it felt like it was drilling into my skull. I was sitting at the old wooden table, a cold mug of coffee in my hands, just staring. 15 years of construction work had left me with a bad back and rough hands, but tonight it wasn't my body that ached. It was the quiet, the kind of quiet that screams something is wrong. I hadn't planned on being up. I'd gone to bed alone again, staring at the ceiling where my wife, Jessica, used to trace shapes with her finger, but sleep wouldn't come. Then the front door clicked, soft, careful, the kind of careful that screams guilt. I didn't have to turn around. After 18 years, I knew every sound she made. "Working late again?" I called out. My voice was steady, but my chest felt tight. She froze. I could feel the panic. "Eddie, what are you doing up?" she asked, appearing in the doorway. She looked perfect. Hair styled, makeup fresh, but there was another smell. An expensive cologne I'd never bought her. It clung to her like a confession. She mumbled something about a demanding client. "Sure do," I said, "especially the kind that leave marks." Her hand flew to her neck, but it was too late. In the bright kitchen light, the bruise was obvious. Just then, her phone buzzed on the counter. The screen lit up, a name, a message, too clear to ignore. I picked it up before she could. "Well," I said. "Looks like Duke's thinking about tonight." I started scrolling. Each message was a gut punch, but after the first few, the pain hardened into something cold, something clear. "How long?" I asked. She finally broke down. 6 months, she whispered. 6 months of lies. I told her to sleep in the guest room. I went upstairs, but my mind wasn't on tomorrow. It was on the fact that for years, Jessica had completely underestimated me. The next morning, her car was gone. My buddy Barney showed up for work at 6 sharp. "What's wrong, boss?" he asked. I told him everything. He listened, then asked the only question that mattered. "So what's the play?" "Information," I said. "Legal information." By noon, I knew everything about Derek Duval, divorced twice, a pattern of targeting married women, a man who left wreckage everywhere he went. That afternoon, I saw it with my own eyes. I watched Jessica run into his arms. I watched them drive away. I documented everything. See, the truth only matters if you can prove it. Days later, I found Derek holding court at a local bar, bragging about the married women he was seeing, laughing about husbands who didn't measure up. I recorded every single word. When I finally confronted him, I let him throw the first punch. I let him show everyone exactly who he was. Patience, documentation, that was my strategy. A couple of weeks later, at the town's Founders' Day celebration, Jessica and Derek were there, looking untouchable. I had volunteered to run the confetti cannon. It went off, right on schedule. No one was hurt, but Derek's dignity took a serious hit when he slipped on the confetti. A video of the fall went viral. The town laughed. And laughter is a dangerous thing when your whole reputation is built on being a big shot. That night, my tires were slashed. My property was vandalized. And my security cameras caught every second of it. From that moment on, Derek started to unravel. His paranoia made him sloppy. His anger made him loud. People started talking. And in a small town, once people start talking, they don't stop. The final act played out at the Union Hall. I didn't yell. I didn't have to. I just played the recording of Derek's own words for everyone to hear. I let his pattern speak for itself. When he completely lost control and threw a punch, it was all over. As they led him away, shouting and defeated, I felt something I hadn't felt in months. Peace, not victory, not happiness, just closure. Jessica made her choice. Derek made his mistakes. And I made mine, a long time ago, by thinking love meant ignoring the warning signs. Standing there, I realized I wasn't just a dumb contractor. I was the man who built his way out of the wreckage. And this time, I built something that would last. Thanks for watching.